Hi everyone, Scott or the Scott Man. We're here to do a hotel review. Although this is not really a hotel, this is a villa. We're here in Ubud, here on Bali in Indonesia, and here in Bali there are all sorts of different villas you can stay at. This is the Legon Villa, and this is a beautiful piece of property. I'm staying here during my trip here, and well, with the exception of the first night I arrived at I had to stay at the airport, but we're gonna check out the cool things around the villa and even show off the room I'm staying in, and then at the end I'll provide the review. So let's go explore it. The Legon Guesthouse is located on a smaller street just to the north of downtown Ubud. And there's a nice sign right in front of it showing the name of the place. And you just head out this driveway and you are there. And here's the kitchen area of the villa. It's got a nice dining area, plenty of space to sit down and eat. Even a nice lounge area over by the Buddha here. There you have the kitchen.
Yeah, because I want him for the last shot just to walk.
That is very nice. And you can even see some geckos up there too. And there's even a room here at this end of the villa where you can even do some yoga in here too. Yeah, one thing I like about this room is all the different paintings on the wall. Yeah, this is amazing. You see, yeah, even look at the lamps hanging from the ceiling. Damn it, come out here, we got a beautiful swimming pool. Of all the places I've stayed in, this is probably the most beautiful swimming pool I've ever seen. Whether it's outdoors or indoors. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go for a swim. Probably not on camera because I have all this camera gear, unless I decide to use my GoPro or something, but nevertheless, it's really nice and refreshing though. Or even just want to lounge out on the lounge chairs too beside the pool. After you pass by the kitchen area, you can see all the different rooms along in here. The rooms on the first level and also the second level too. This is just beautiful. Just look at the vegetation in here. And then you even have the stairwell going up to the second level to the left. Yeah, and it's even a pretty cool view out from the doors of the rooms on the second level too. And here we are, this is room number 7. This is the room I'm staying in here at this villa, and you got a beautiful bedroom. I'm gonna pan over this way. Yeah, just take a look at the bed. It's like a queen size. Looks beautiful. And even have some mosquito netting too, so that way if the mosquito happens to creep its way into here, it doesn't try to bite you while you're sleeping. Yeah, just love the decor here in the room too. And we're gonna go check out the bathroom here. It's an open bathroom, so we'll see in a second, but hold on, let me make it brighter. Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, so yeah, we got the sink area. And of course you got me in the window. Toilet, and then you also got the shower right here. And the shower's right next to the toilet, so you gotta be a little careful. This might get a little wet. But not to worry. And each room even has its own balcony too. I'll go ahead and open it up. But yeah, take a look at the view over out here. But yeah, it's like outside, you get a spectacular view. You could even get out your laptop and work and just take a look at the amazing views. Alright, so just back in here, and alright, so I'm gonna get some rest later today and I'll see you for the review. Alright, and you wanna know what time it is? No, it's not tool time. I think I did that in another video, that same joke. But yeah, anyway, it's review time. So, stayed here at the Legon Guesthouse for a little over a week, and I technically have one more night, but I'll go ahead and review it because I'm leaving tomorrow. And what rating am I gonna give it this time? Yep, so I'm gonna be giving this 4 out of 5. So as with that, every hotel, in this case a villa review, I also like to give some of the pros and some of the cons about each place. So for Legon, the pros, it's a very beautiful home. There are a lot of rooms available, so it's not some place you would want to stay at by yourself or even with 1 or 2 other people. It's more for like a group of people, because for this trip, I've been with a group as a part of the BVS photo video retreat hosted by Greg Snell, Nellie Winter, and Brandon Vanson, and also a little bit with Jody Dewberry as well. And of course there was several of us total, so it was a perfect fit for all of us for the trip. And of course I was staying in room number 7. But yep, it was very comfortable in here. The bed was pretty comfy, had good night's sleep here every night. The air conditioning worked very well, kept the room nice and cold. And I also love the fact, especially if you stay on the 2nd level, you have the balcony too with some amazing views. And of course they have the bathroom, and like, I'm not used to open bathrooms at all, but I'm not rating that down just because it is a custom here in Bali with all the different villas or all the different places you can stay at, like here in Ubud or in other areas throughout the island. So, but it's a pretty cool concept though, and there is an open window, but there is a ceiling, so if it was raining out, it would not get rained on or anything. So that's definitely a plus. So no worries there. And also the swimming pool is really nice too, nice and cold, very refreshing. And not too shallow either, so it was just perfect. Only went in it once on this trip. I would have loved to have gone a couple more times, or even today, because it's kind of warm out. It's supposed to be close to 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit, but I have a pretty bad cut on the lower part of my leg right now. I have a bunch of bandages on after putting some hand sanitizer on it, like essentially like alcohol to keep it disinfected. So it's still not scabbed over, so I probably shouldn't go in it, unfortunately, which is a shame, but because that pool is pretty cool. No pun intended. And also the communal area is really nice too. Nice and large, has nice lounge area, nice kitchen area. And I'm not gonna really say anything about the room service because I don't know if Greg and Nellie and Brendan were paying that as a side item or was a part of the package. I know this technically is an Airbnb, and normally with Airbnbs there's usually not service which comes with it. Well, I could be wrong about that. At least the ones I've stayed in usually haven't. So this could have been an extra service. So I'm not going to really count that. And then now they're going to some of the cons, not really that many, but the biggest con I would say is the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is very hit or miss. The communal area isn't all that bad Wi-Fi wise, but yeah, the connection wasn't the greatest. So like if you're trying to upload a video, it can be very challenging. Thankfully I had all mine pre-uploaded before the trip, but so yeah, one thing to note, and even the download speeds aren't the greatest, but So just, yeah, I would be warned about that. And of course, and with it being an open bathroom, sometimes you might see random critters in your bathroom. And I don't mean just insects. I mean, like, I even saw a gecko before I was taking a shower one night. So I was like, whoa. Thankfully, the gecko left pretty fast, so I didn't have to really worry about that too much. But speaking of geckos, it was still cool to see them on that upper wall in the communal area, though. So I thought that was really cool. Oh, and then, yeah, jumping back to the pros, one pro too is that there's a nice yoga room too, to where if you want to have like a yoga instructor come here, like we had for a couple of the days. There's a great place to practice yoga too. Yeah, overall, I've really enjoyed my stay here, and would I stay here again in a large group? Absolutely. I would just make sure that the Wi-Fi is a lot better, a lot more efficient, so that way people can use the internet, especially for anybody who's a digital nomad, where Wi-Fi is essentially a necessity. But yeah, I've enjoyed my stay here, and I hope you've enjoyed this hotel, well, scratch that, villa review. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out from the Legon Villa here in Ubud, Bali, Indonesia.